know that child training is a collective responsibility. The school, the religious organization, NGO, government must participate in child training because once a child is properly trained, that child becomes useful to the society. And that is why everyone must be part of child training. You must not leave the training of a child just to a school. School will play our own part. Government must play their own part. An individual, an organization must play their own part. Our school, New Meridian College, has been a school where children are nurtured, great minds are being built. In fact, several people that have graduated from this school, in fact, if you listen to them, you know that yes, they have passed through a place where their character, their uh, their physical and social uh, abilities is being nurtured. And like Sam Mike, who is an NGO person, has been of help to New Meridian College. Several times they will come up with some benefits to ensure that children are being uh, nurtured in a right way. Several students that have passed through this place will attest the moral and the disciplines that this school imbibe. And I want to thank Sir Mike, who came up with this kind of program to make shoes and sandals for kids. You know, this kind of a thing is what we are looking for. Many people spend their money on things that does not actually matter. The greatest investment you can make is the investment you make in life, in making human life. Because in turn, the dividends is quite unequivocal, it's quite certain. When you invest on a human being, you will definitely going to see the outcome in future. And that is what this young man has been doing, investing on human life, investing on children, organizing several things to make sure that these children are being groomed in a way that they will become useful to the society. The problem we are having today in this country is not because the country is completely bad. No, the problem we are having is poor upbringing of children. When a child is not brought up in a proper manner, you will definitely going to see disaster at the future or at the end. And that is what we are seeing. Children are not brought up in a right way. They lack morality. In fact, the moral decadence in child training in our time has become serious thing that we must not just overlook. And that is why we have taken it as a responsibility as a school to make sure that any child that is being admitted into our school, we must ensure that that child is properly brought up. Not just to write on the board. Teaching is not just to write on the board. The children sit down and they are writing and you are teaching. No, you must ensure that that child character is being shaping, because to knowledge without character is a disaster. When you have given the child the knowledge and there is no appropriate character to shaping and to appropriate what you have inculcated into that child, you discover at the end of the day, whatever you think you have inculcated into that child will become serious a disaster to such a child. And that is exactly what we are doing here. And I believe that anyone who wants to, support our vision, anyone who wants to be part of what we are doing, I think that person is welcome, because when you support the vision that build the nation, you are supporting a great future. You are supporting a great vision. So thank you so much uh, for this opportunity and this privilege. And I must sincerely appreciate Sir Mike for his kind gesture I am praying that God will expand his vision. God will expand everything that he's doing. I have seen him organize several programs for teenagers, for youth, for children, and all in quest to ensure that children are being trained in a proper manner. So, Sir Mike, I want to appreciate. Thank you so much for singling out our school to carry out your program. God bless you and thank you.